And she looks like here Ryan Garcia tested positive again for Otastrian.
What?
What's how you say the OS?
Ryan Garcia's drug test B sample results came back positive for ostratane or I don't know how to say that. I'm not into boxing, or I don't know what steroids are called.
So I mean, it looks like here the B sample has been taken. If you didn't know, Bill Haney is still trying to get this L off his record, trying to get it marked down as no contest. They're saying that I mean, not saying. I mean, it came up in his in the blood in the sample that he had a small amount of steroids in the system, but they're saying that it was. Some people saying it was so small that it wasn't
negligible.
Enough. It wasn't enough to affect the fight. But some people are saying like it doesn't matter. You had it in your system. They caught it in your system. You need to get penalized for this situation.
I think he might get suspended. There's supposedly a lot of supplements now, even though they don't say they're using like steroids on the low.
Yeah,
they do have those as the ingredients.
You remember like the whole A-Rod situation? How did it? Oh yeah, I'm not using steroids. I'm not using steroids.
No, he was using them.
He was using the cream.
Yeah, and then I was trying to put it on the big cat to get him to play well.
Oh, horrible.
But this is what they tried to do with
Tyson Fury.
Canelo. And Canelo,
yeah.
They ended up suspending him
for 6 months.
Was it 6 months?
Yeah, he got suspended for 6 months.
It was a short time because I did the hair sample, and the hair sample came back clean. So supposedly Ryan Garcia has done the hair sample, and it has come back clean. So they're thinking that they're not going to overturn the fight since it's such a small amount, and he may get like a few months suspension. But they don't think it's going to be anything crazy where they're going to vacate the win or ban him for life or ban him for multiple years.
I've seen people actually. I mean, only like 2 or 3 people saying like ban him for life is a disgrace to boxing. But I mean,
and if you're watching this on TFTC clips, remember we're not a boxing podcast or a current events podcast. We do like boxing and UFC, but we're not super fanatics of that. So if you're a super fanatic of boxing and want to drop some information tidbits in the comment section, please do that down below. Because we're not even trying to fake. Like some people are like, "Oh, y'all, this is a boxing podcast. How you not know every fighter's height, wingspan, weight, and what they like to eat for breakfast?"
Exactly. But some other notable boxers that basically failed the steroid test was basically like James Toney, Shane Mosley. They had Canelo, like my co-host said. Tyson Fury got suspended for 2 years. Damn. But I mean, a lot of these boxers, I mean, like, the way they boxing, you probably like they box like 1 fight a year. Some people doing like 2 fights a year. So if he does get a suspension for 6 months or a year, I mean, like most likely he's not gonna basically have his fight, and he's gonna be able to just practice and everything. And then once his suspension's over, he's gonna have his next fight then, because that's what Canelo did.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times they fighters do their big breaks in their fights. So if they get suspended 6 months or a year, they're like, I was taking 6 months or a year off anyways. True. It's crazy how much boxers actually don't fight, and you're like, man, this guy's only done like 5 fights in the last 7 years.
True, that's a lot of.
They're trying to keep themselves from getting punch drunk, so they don't end up like Muhammad Ali.
Exactly. They said Muhammad Ali cheated one time. They say he failed the test. So I mean, Floyd Mayweather.
And then his brain failed him.
Remember Floyd Mayweather and the whole Manny Pacquiao thing I was telling you before, how they was doing like the daily Olympic style. I think it was Olympic style drug.
They tried to say Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, they didn't. It
was just too much. I mean, boxing. I mean, it's just crazy.
It's a lot of stuff with betting. It's always been in betting.
True.
So anything with bookies in Vegas, that's big in Vegas. It's always kind of rumors of it being cheating. A lot of people think that boxing is more like upscale WWF, that it's all all fake. So put it down in the comments below. Do you think that boxing still has its integrity, or is there a lot of BS going on behind the scenes?
Okay, but so let's say the commission comes out and says, okay, we're gonna suspend Ryan Garcia, and that fight that you did with Devin Haney, we're gonna mark it as no contest.
So vacate it and have him rematch?
No rematch at all. No rematch at all.
That's what Devin Haney would want. He would want to duck it.
No, I think Devin Haney's talking about he doesn't want to rematch with. I mean, Bill's like he doesn't want to rematch with a cheater. He doesn't want to rematch with a cheater. So I mean, do you think
that's a stain in his career, man? To get beat like that, he got beat like a redheaded stepchild.
Still a stain on his career, even if it gets no contest,
because he stained his shorts and he stained his manhood.
So you can take the L off the record, but we still remember that.
You still have the L on life. That's still like Meek Mill still gets memes about him falling down the stairs or him bunny hopping,
even if he explained it.
Can't explain that away.
Oh man, but comment down below how you feel about this whole Ryan Garcia situation. Do you feel like they need to drop it and move on to the next fight, or you feel like no, Ryan Garcia needs to be punished? He needs to be suspended for a year, 2 years, like Tyson